guy from driving a Prius?
I know, imagine that.
You were right.
Imagine that.
The chicks love Priuses.
Yeah.
Hey, if this dude was selling Priuses, would you buy one from him?
At least now I know I got a backup
You
job.
got a backup plan.
I got something to fall back on.
So when I saw how much money this movie made, I flipped out, man, because it's almost like everybody in the United States of America had to see it. So congratulations. It was like $83.5 million.
I think it's 86.2.
86.
But I'm not keeping track or anything.
86.2.
Yeah.
I saw it. I went to the swap meet and bought a copy.
That's the best
Although
one.
it didn't have that scene in it. I don't know what happened. It has a Mexican on the roof. I'm coming to get you. So the formula's strong, man. That formula works, right?
Yeah, no. We tapped into something early on. Rob Cohen was the director on the first one. We did a movie together before, and I told him, hey, look, I want to do something where I'm racing cars, or I'm an undercover cop. And they came to me with this newspaper article about underground street racing in LA, San Fernando Valley especially. And I grew up there, going to the street races and all that, running from the cops, watching cars take people out. Pray that you're not the one that's taken out, But yeah, no, it was a good time. And so I think what happened was, it wasn't something that was designed. He just wanted to replicate, he just wanted to bring what was happening in the streets. Exactly, and the energy. And what is that? It's Latino, it's black, it's white, it's Asian, it's all that. And so for that reason, I think everyone feels like they're represented.
That's the beauty of it. Everybody running from the police at the same time.
That's right, that's right.
That's success.
That's right. One big happy family, man. One big happy family.
Everybody's trying to write, let's see, there's a boy with a scar on his head that flies. Just make a movie where everybody's running from the cops at the same time.
That's the truth.
Fast and Furious.
That's the truth.
Yes, and Latinos, they love. What do Latinos say when they see you, man? Because to them, you're like the biggest movie star.
You know what I usually get is Brian. What's up, Brian?
That's a compliment. I'm here to tell you, that's a compliment.
Yeah, and in Hawaii, I get, yeah, you the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get a lot of that in Hawaii.
So in San Fernando Valley, you grew up in the San Fernando Valley, so did I. There was a heavy street racing.
Yeah, big time.
Pink slips and people getting, people lined up on the streets. Nobody kind of knew where the races were going to be.
Right, exactly.
That kind of stuff. Did you race?
I didn't race. I was just a spectator.
But you saw people get taken out by cars. Not a car kind of tagged somebody, but really.
No, people get lit up. People get lit up, and what happened was the movie finally came around, right? And all the street racers, we're all excited. It's like finally, especially the crew, it's like, hey, we're finally being represented.
Right.
But the downside to it was that we brought so much public attention and awareness to street racing that the people weren't having it, and they shut it down. It's like it's a love-hate relationship that the real street racers had with the movie coming out.
Right. That's cool. So growing up in the Valley, and of your texture. Did you blend in with everybody, or was it just?
Yeah, the trick was, you just kind of, I'm a chameleon, bro. I was born and raised there. Maybe I was a bit of a surfer, but my Dickie shorts were down to here. A lot of pressed white T-shirts.
Yeah.
Fresh out of the pack. Clean shoes, socks up to about here, bro. And this is how you stand, dog. You stand like that. That was it.
So, you're telling me the secret to crossing over into the Latino market is to wear your clothes 4 sizes too big and stand like that. All right.
The secret of my success.
I love it. But everybody that I grew up with had a nickname, but it was never anything that they were like, Champ. Hey, Champ.
Yeah.
Sonny. It's always stuff that was wrong with them. Beaver.
Yeah, not so good.
Dude that was bucktooth. Dead eye. A guy. What?
Yeah.
Did you?
I knew a dead eye.
Did you?
Yeah. But no, you're right. And I had a couple of them growing up. I had Vagrant, because I was the guy who was always passing out in the corner.
That was your nickname, Vagrant?
Yeah. And then from there it turned into Gumby. And then Gumby was like, I was a kid that was always wadding it up, like doing something stupid, and I'd stack it up really bad, whether it was on motorcycles or skating or whatever, and I'd walk away from it. I'd never break anything. And my mother one time, she really got after me. We were skating. This is up in like La Crescenta, and there's a lot of steep hills. So we're bombing through intersections. I mean, you're going like 35, 40 miles an hour downhill. And you get to Foothill Boulevard and you're praying to time the light that when you get there it's green, right? Because there's no stopping, And so I got there and it was red, and I just, and you get through it, and I get home and my mother's like, hey, what were you doing tonight? I was little. I'm like, oh, I was just hanging out with my friends. She's like, Also, that wasn't you I almost hit on Foothill Boulevard.
Your old mom.
Yeah, Mom got me. Mom got me. Took my skateboard, that was it.
Yeah. So doing all those stunts, you never got hurt. And even in the movie, did you get hurt doing those stunts?
No, I did all right. You know, there's a couple times you get scared. You know, there was a lot of sexy in this movie. You know, a lot of sheen, and you know that comes at a price. You know, people want to be sweated up, and you know sometimes it's not so hot, so you got to use some body lube. You know, you got.
Who was lubing on the movie?
You got Dwayne and Vin, you know, doing a lot of lubing each other up, and you know, and it would spill on the ground, and you know, we got this action scene where we're running across rooftops, you know, and I'm like, you hit a pile of that, and you know, you go down hard. So you know, I got to a point where I was just sticking a towel in their back pocket, and I'd be like, yo, wipe that stuff up, man.
So they were lubing each other up for the big scenes.
Yeah, bro, I'm getting it now. It's done.
All right,
maybe I shouldn't have gone there.
No,
hey, Dwayne,
right.
Vin, I swear to God, I'm sorry. I was just trying to be funny.
No, they were lubing each other up. We'll be right back. More Paul Walker.